Deixa me ver, deixa me ver. Acho que agora Twitch voltou. Ei, beleza. Voltou, será? Ah, acredito que sim. Então, fecha, fecha. Tá dizendo... Não, peraí, o OBS fala que tá verdinho, tá tudo certo. Perdi 72 frames, então tá normal. É, pelo OBS tá tudo verdinho, então deve tá tudo bem. Aproveitar essa pausa. Ah, não, eu tenho que...
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Olha... Ele não vai parar de tentar salvar a irmã dele. E ele descobrindo poderes das trevas, ele tá me ensinando. Então, Sebastian's right.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
Bom, eu não quero que ele use Império no amigo dele, mas eu acho que ele não vai fazer isso. Acho melhor botar Nevermind.
Now that you say it out loud, it sounds absurd. But I have another idea. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready. Revelio.
I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Eu não quero que ele usasse Império no Sebastian. Eu preciso que o Sebastian continue. I need power. Aí aqui eu não posso...
Bombarda.
Não.
Revelio.
Tá, mas são só 2 plantinhas também. É, tudo bem.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Tu quer ir andando até lá? Tu usa uma vassoura se eu fizer isso? Ah, eu não posso usar montaria.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
Essa fumaça não parece ser boa coisa.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Blow up a red barrel with Bombarda.
You think this is funny?
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Hey!
They're closing in.
Oh! Usou isso.
We'll make them retreat. I'm handling it. Expelliarmus!
Keep out the way.
There's nowhere to go.
Expelliarmus!
What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious Curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
É, mas nesse caso tu poderia ter usado outra magia. Tipo um Levioso da vida resolveria.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
E outra, normalmente normalmente os bruxos não gostam de goblins. Por que tu tá tão ofendido? Não é que ele usou uma magia imperdoável, uma maldição imperdoável contra um outro bruxo. Ah. Ah, não, eu tenho que identificar os itens antes.
Handy resource indeed. You're
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Se não vejamos. Se não vejamos. 8. Eu tenho 8 dessas, então faz 9. Ok, agora Hogsmeade vender as coisas.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I remember playing Ring Around.
You're back. Nice to see you again. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank
Hope
you.
to see you again.
Levioso and Stupefy combined shouldn't set it in their place. You think knowing spells...
Hello, Hamura.
Imagine how muggles get by without them.
Revelio. What do we have here?
Hello, Hamura.
Que bom que as pessoas não se importam de eu estar abrindo a casa dos outros na plena luz do dia.
Revelio. Mine now, Demi guys.
Eu tenho quantas disso aqui? 8. Não liguem pra mim, eu tô saindo da sua casa.
Revelio.
Does anyone else remember those levitating?
Aqui acho que é nível 3. Né?
All I know is magical beast
Opa.
byproducts are becoming far
Aloha, Mora.
to come by.
Revelio.
Only a hairy-hearted sod.
Times used to be so much simpler.
Aloha, Mora. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Eu tava torcendo para aquelas estatuetinhas.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Aloha, Mora. Mine now, then. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Nossa, ele entra na casa, ele vê que a estátua tá aqui em cima. Como? Quando ele fala mine now demiguys, cadê a estátua? Nove. Tem 9 dessas estátuas.
Revelio.
É aqui? Floods and Loots.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Aloha, Mora.
Demigás, não.
Aloha Mora. Lumos. Revelio.
Bem bonita essa casa.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Acho que essas aqui são nível 3. Não.
Aloha Mora. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Lumos.
Ei. Imagina o cagaço a mulher. No meio da noite, do nada, um estudante entra na sua casa. Tudo bem. Vocês têm uma estatuetinha daquelas? Não, não.
Revelio.
Hã? Que estranho, eu já tinha... Eu olhei pro chest, eu vi que já tava aberto. Será que respawna dinheiro dentro desses negócios?
Mine now, demiguys.
Aloha Mora.
Tu tá vendo através das paredes agora?
Revelio.
Aonde?
Lumos. Revelio.
Ai, falta pouco. Falta pouco. 11, falta 2. Se não me engano, aquelas ali são nível 3. Nível 3 também. Pera aí, o mapa me fala que tem quantas ainda. Não, em Hogsmeade eu peguei todas as estátuas, então tá, então tudo bem. Tá, depois eu venho fazer essas sidequests agora. Tá, Hogsmeade não tem mais estátuas.
Hello, be with you in a bit. You've a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
E lá também tem uma quest, né? Spot Removal. Tá, depois. Tá, Demiguise Status 9/9. Então... era isso.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Tá, em Hogwarts... as outras deve estar aqui, então, em Hogwarts. Tem mais 5 que eu não achei ainda. Aproveitando, já que eu tô aqui.
Aloha, Mora.
Tá, basicamente até os professores estão tentando dar um jeito de ter aula, de ter o campeonato de quadribol.
Revelio.
Ah.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
Por acaso tu viu uma estatuetinha desse tamanho, mais ou menos assim?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds horrible.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
A senhora não tem nem ideia.
Revelio.
Aloha, Mora.
Mine now, demiguys.
Quase.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Did you speak with my uncle?
Então, não deu muito certo.
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We'd just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Tem certeza?
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Tem mais uma magia que eu preciso descobrir ainda. Ah, que legal. Dá pra reouvir? Ah.
Revelio.
Falta um ou dois só desse negocinho aqui, hein? Cadê inventário? Falta um só. Eu preciso dessa estátua.
Revelio.
A trilha sonora do inverno.
You really showed that troll what's what, didn't you?
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Numa dessas, uns poachers te pegam, né?
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Então, só que numa dessas ela acerta, né? Não sei se eu quero me meter nisso.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Vocês vão escalar essa escada ou não?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Did you hear about the new spell we're learning in class?
Revelio.
Opa.
I still can't manage to transfigure a match into a needle without catching on fire.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until... Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio!
Esses negócios devem puxar a bola.
What was I thinking?
Talvez aqui seja uma boa.
Accio!
That was sensational! Accio!
here.
How am I to top that? Accio!
Bom, tecnicamente eu já ganhei.
How am I to top that? That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
More like you underestimated me. That was your mistake.
Fair enough. But a little sporting spirit wouldn't hurt you. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Yeah, thank you. Pera, ela tá aqui? Acho que ela tá aqui.
Oh, good, you're safe.
I should dismount here. There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the snidgets protected at all costs.
Pode ser.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Ok. Eu vou fazer aquela side quest em Hogsmeade. E aí... Ah, aqui tem um negócio.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Yes. Galinhas.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Tá ao contrário. Não, tava certo. Tava certo.
Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I question anything.
What will I do without her?
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her.
Ah, não.
And be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Pardon me?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Saccharissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Bubatuba pus. Bubachubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
Tomara que eu tenha.
How on earth did you discover that Bubatuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Bubatuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
What precisely are Bubatubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Bubatubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Pelo menos é honesta.
Into the Saccharissa, what did you ask me to do again?
Gather Bubatubas.
Ah, tá.
This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those bulbatubers?
Nossa, nem é tão apertado assim, levanta. Ah, tem um troll.
Just my luck, a troll.
Tá, o Império não vai ser muito útil com ele.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Flipendo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupid one! Confringo! Flipendo! Descendo! Levioso! Arresto momentum!
Eu não tenho magia pra... Talvez... Akio, talvez?
Crucial. Bombarda. Protego. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Não. Como é que eu vou fazer isso? Descendo? Não.
Defender. Depulso. Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus. Crucial.
Talvez o Levioso.
Levioso. Arresto momentum.
Talvez quando ele faça...
Protego. Levioso. Flipendo. Accio. Defender. Crucial. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Accio. Flipendo. Protego. Flipendo. Accio. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Defender. Crucial.
Tô largando tudo, não sei como fazer.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Flipendo. Depulso. Protego. Defender. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Accio. Flipendo. Levioso. Defender. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Crucial. Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Accio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender. Crucial. Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Bombarda! Defendo! Arresto momentum! Expelliarmus! Protego! Cruiser! Stupefy!
Belo teleporte.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness. Revelio.
Mas ele tinha um trono pra ele, olha só.
One has to always keep an eye on one's valuables. At least that's what I told the shopkeeper before I took him for everything he had.
Revelio.
Was that meant to be an attack of some sort? Confringo! Come now. You're embarrassing yourself. Confringo! Incendio! Real quick, don't do it. Slow.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Hogsmeade, here I come. Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Tudo para tudo para livrar o mundo mágico da acne.
This place has seen better days. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Peraí, eu não posso desmontar aqui por quê? Vai, derrota o bruxo malvado. Quem ganhou? Ah, olha só.
Bombarda.
Opa, bombarda não serve. Ah, não é aqui. Aqui é uma quest principal. Aqui deve ser algo com Sebastian.
Poachers. Carniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
What club will you enlist this time?
Brockborough's famous for someone having a pet.
Trafficus totalis.
Opa.
Revelio.
Always one, isn't there? Except this time it's not just one, is it? It's the whole lot of us, all falling prey to some delusion. What?
Trafficus totalis.
Well.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Which one of you is Biscuit?
Ah, você. Ah! Mooncalf. Oh boy. Ah, eu preciso...
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Revelio. Professor. Revelio. I'll look after you. Revelio. Leviosa. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio.
Se não me engano, é só mais um.
Leviosa. Revelio. Professor Howard will never... Revelio. Leviosa. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. I'll look after you. How about some sightseeing?
Yup.
Perhaps I'll scout around Velcro.
Sometimes it seems all...
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad hide.
Thank you, lady.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself...
Ooh, in the shadow of the mine.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Não, peraí, a quest é pra ir pra Undermine. É coisas envolvendo pessoas... Calma aí. Eu acho que é aqui, Locus and Roads. Opa. Tem que ficar um ouvido no jogo, outro ouvido na chuva. Sem... Opa. Pode ser, pode ser. Não, essa aqui combina melhor. Primeira vez que eu tô usando essa roupa da edição de luxo.
Who lived here, I wonder? Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Deal Blows, eu imagino que ele vai tentar Guns Blazing. Tanto faz, eu acho.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
E também tem que ver o que eles estão fazendo antes.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. But anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Bom, se... ótimo, vai pra lá. Não.
Touch your helm. thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I?
Ele viu, vem. Interessante que o mais próximo não viu nada.
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
É, também acho.
Revelio.
Tu não deve cair só com petríficos, né? Mas que tu é um assassino. Ah, olha só. Imaginei que um ser como ele teria defesas contra... Sebastian, para de bater nas coisas.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Dá pra entrar sem... Exatamente.
Revelio.
Mas qual é a... Nossa, tem bastante.
What is rightfully ours.
Se não, vejamos. Ninguém viu?
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
É, esse Ranger vai ser... A não ser que eu faça isso, ele saia dali, vamos ver.
Who is it?
Ele tá preso. Assim fica difícil. Oh well. Ok. Catch and throw a disarmed enemy. Disarmed.
Expelliarmus!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's
Mais aranhas. Acho que a aranha é o inimigo mais comum que tem nesse jogo.
I'll be quieter than a job.
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though.
For better or for worse, we're in.
All around.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Revelio.
Oh, I see why.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Bombarda passa reto.
Expelliarmus.
Ah.
Defender.
Eu acho melhor deixar esses dois aqui. E aqui colocar esse.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Extreme danger. Ah, oi.
Bombarda.
No.
Coming back this way.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Crucial.
You are postponing
Bombarda.
Let's get this over with. There you are.
I'll make you. What are you doing? What is this?
Bombarda.
Confringo.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Crucial. Bombarda.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Algo me diz que eu vou descer ali. Yep.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Que legal esse lugar. Pelo menos tem umas cordas de proteção. Olha que maravilha.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
That bridge has seen better days.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo.
Coitada das aranhas,
We've
tem
rid the world
chances.
of another spider. I shall sleep
Revelio.
better tonight.
Confringo.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that.
Reparo.
Ramrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Lumos. Confringo. Revelio.
Ah. Big chest.
Lumos.
Well.
Revelio.
Well.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Tá, e essa aqui eu não tenho como escapar, eu acho. Vamos tentar. Eu acho que assim que eu entrar nessa arena, algo vai acontecer. Um boss vai aparecer ou algo assim. Vocês não viram nada?
One less human to worry about.
Claro.
Imperial. Bombard.
Ei! Sai da frente!
Rather up wide. Back this way. Get away!
Crucial. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Imperio. Defender. Levioso. Confringo. Bombarda. Crucial. Expelliarmus.
Cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
We're much more fun to fight with.
Revelio.
Sonserino é muito mais corajoso que a Grifinória. Eu, hein?
Revelio.
We can have a look around in peace.
Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Não sei exatamente para que precisa, mas deixa aqui no meio da sala. Talvez seja pra cá. Ele não... aqui é muito alto pra ele subir. Puxa. Ei!
Lumos. Accium. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
São só dois? Ah, lá em cima.
A rune symbol above the cabin door. Ranrock's royalists never knew to look for it.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
Oh.
Another passageway. We should search the room first. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there.
Perhaps.
This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Mas muito interessante. Nossa. Tudo chega a Hogwarts.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
More trouble? No.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Ia dar errado do mesmo jeito.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Eu já comprei isso. Como é que é? Ember Dash Broom.
That item is of the highest quality. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Ember Dash Broom, eu já tenho ela. Por que tá de novo no inventário dele?
What are we looking for today? You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Huh. Ah, ela é igual. Engraçado. Ó. Se não me engano, falta uma destas. É, falta uma só. Demiguys. Que essa quest vai ser interessante. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Aí. É aqui? Sério? Não esperava que fosse aqui em cima. Ah, é que eu preciso desse cara.
Revelio.
Opa, peraí. Tô em Hogwarts. Não posso usar essa roupa.
Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Seria bem conveniente se eu pudesse usar a vassoura aqui.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio.
Clever.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Muito interessante o maquinário. Que os goblins são conhecidos mais por maquinário.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Oops. Ah.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Ah, não dá pra subir aqui.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio. Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these. Revelio.
Where have those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago.
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Nothing over here.
Petrificus totalis.
Step round here.
Loyalist
Matter of
Sentinel.
time till Ranrock sets things right.
Warrior, Assassin.
Watch your
Não tem Sentinel aqui.
What's going on out there?
Petrificus totalis.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
We're being watched by a door. Revelio.
Ah, aqui não sobe. A não ser que...
Accio.
Opa.
Leviosa. Revelio.
É, não, esse é o caminho, não perdi nada aqui. Acho que é...
Descendo.
Não?
Accio. Arresto momentum. Leviosa.
Não. O Accio nem puxa. Ah, não sei que magia usar aqui.
Leviosa. Accio.
Ah, talvez seja por isso.
Accio. Depulso. Revelio. I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
I'll be quiet. Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Ah.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. A schematic? They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. Revelio. Yes, of course.
Quiet as a grapple, you are. I've never seen a sword like it.
What the hell aconteceu?
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind.
Eu só encostei no negócio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
Clever.
Eita, que aqui tem gente.
Well, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week.
Petrificus totalis.
What's that? Who's there?
Vem investigar. Ele não vai sair do posto dele.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Quando isso acontecer, me avisa.
Oh, this moving is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo!
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Revelio.
Compulso.
Revelio.
Activated that handle. See it?
Accio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for...
Revelio. Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Lumos. Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Sentinel, Loyalist Sentinel. Usa Mandrake. Quem é Sentinel? Tu é Warrior. Warrior. Esse cara é Sentinel.
No witch or wizard will be spared. Next time I see Fig or that student, I'll give them what they
Tá, o
deserve.
Sentinel eu preciso manter vivo. Oh, well. Eu perdi um. Como?
Hello? You will regret. Stop by. Was that your best? This me. Propendo. Propendo. Let's get this over with. Imperial. Rather unwise coming back this way. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Many of them are
Ah, esqueci dos
That should be
Mandrake.
the last of them, I'll meet.
Droga, esqueci. Eu entrei no ritmo dos spells que eu esqueci.
Revelio.
right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Lumos. Levioso. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Eu acho que esse elevador é pra usar depois. Ah, tá?
Revelio. Don't think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
Isso aqui é a saída.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Mas isso aqui eu já vi. Na outra dungeon eu já vi uma dessas brocas, não era pra ser uma surpresa.
Yes, of course. I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Adieu. Acho que não. Não sei se ele vai andando e eventualmente o modelo dele some. Mas seria legal se ele saísse, fosse direto até o negócio do pode fluir e fizesse a animaçãozinha. É, ele só aparata e vai embora. Mas seria legal se ele viesse até aqui e usasse o pode fluir pra ir embora. Hey, Mr. Goblin.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I hope Professor Fig...
Come by Spitwitches as soon as you can.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
How is standing behind a till?
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
I shall see you a bit later, maybe.